Hello, there we go. Sorry, wrong microphone was on then. Hello, 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 hello. Hi Marie, Nikki, Lindsay, Emma, Suzanne, hi Sue, Sonia, Linda, thank you for the stars and hello. Hi Elaine, Katie, Shelby, Ashley, Beverly, Samantha, Lee, Katie, Lorna, Emma, Ashley, Trisha, Caroline, Dad, Jade, Nikki, Lorna, Natalie. Hello everybody. Hello. Thank you Lisa for the stars there. How are we all? It's Friday, the 12th of November. Time has flown by massively. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Good. Have you had a good week? Okay, we'll leave it as that and see what happens. Have we had a good week? We have oysters, yes. I was going to go through. So, at like 10 to 8 this morning, oysters arrived. I've been following them all week, and all week they've been saying they were going to be delivered that day. They're going to be delivered that day. They weren't. They just kept getting put back, even more so. Because obviously for the last 3 weeks they've been saying they're going to be delivered. But yeah, they actually came this morning. So we have all oysters available, and we have our Christmas bag. So this Christmas bag has got Christmas coloured pearls in. Okay, so we've got all oyster bags available and the Christmas bag. We still have goodie bags as well. With the goodie bags you have the picky pearl option, and you can actually have the picky pearl option as an oyster bag pick if you would like to. So that option is still there if you would prefer to have that. But yeah, I was so happy that oysters came. No, it wasn't Hermes. It wasn't, no. But yeah, oysters just, woohoo, they are here. I'm happy. That's brilliant. Okay, so yeah, my earrings, these are the new, went on today. So in the new in section on the website, there is 30 new items. So these 30 items have been going on over the last few days. However, the last two, which are these earrings and this key ring, these went on today, well this afternoon, and they are my Bauble earrings and key ring. So if we go down, I'll show you the key ring, which is slightly different to the earrings. I will show you the earrings as well. So the top is the normal toggle lobster fitting. It's not a lobster fitting, normal toggle clasp, which is 925 silver. It's a little bit bright, isn't it? Let me just see if I can make this not as bright. I'll have to change it in a second. So I've got it with burgundy red pearl. Now it's got 3 baubles on here. Now these 3 baubles are the designs which I got made. So you're not going to get these designs anywhere else. You might get similar, but of course not these exact ones. So you have a Christmas tree, you have a elf, and you have a gonk. So I'm just trying to show you. You've got a Christmas tree, a elf, and a gonk. Okay, and then your pearl would sit at the top, and they're actually on a different type chain as well with this keyring to our other keyrings. So they sort of then just all go together. Now, with the earrings, I'm just going to take one of my earrings out so you can see. The earrings are slightly different. Now on each earring, you do have again the same 3 baubles. Where's the camera? Here's the camera. So again, they actually hang slightly differently. So these are my ones here if I turn it around. And the baubles do keep moving around the earrings. So I think I'm showing you the back there if I turn it around. So again, you can see all 3 of those hanging on there, and then your pearl goes to the bottom. So it's like a chain. I like to think of it as a, what's it called? Christmas paper chain with the baubles on as well. So yeah, they went on, let me bring you back up. They went on the website this afternoon, the keyring and the earrings. I absolutely love them. But yeah, there's 30 new items all on the website in the new in section. But yeah, love them. Just wanted to show them off. That looks like a gnome. It is. It's a Christmas gnome, which we call. Now, it's a really big thing in the UK at the moment. It's called a gonk. But it's like a Christmas gnome, basically. So yeah. Yeah, that's a better picture of the earrings. So obviously when you're wearing them, the baubles do move all the way around, and they're plain silver on the back, so they've not got the etching on the reverse side, which means yeah, you sort of get the double look with them. Okay, so should we get started for today? I did just post an order list on the page. I have updated the order list as well. So if you did just order prior to the live, hopefully your name is now on the order list. There is still spaces available for today if you'd like to order. Lots of goodie bags available as well. And just a reminder, we've got all oysters available, Christmas oysters as well. Still got the Picky Pearl, mini sparkle dip, normal sparkle dip, and pearly picks. If I've confused anyone, please ask a question and I'll try and answer as much as I can. And I've got my joy. It's backwards. It does say joy, but it is backwards for you guys today. Oh, and we're also testing a different camera. Yet again, another different camera on the Oyster camera. So hopefully, like I said, it's slightly bright, but I'm hoping if I can just edit that quickly, it might, then hopefully that'll work well. So I just thought I might be able to just stop the big light coming in with that instead. Okay, so we'll see if that works. So up first today is Linda Dixon. Linda, are you here? Yes, I designed all the little baubles. I love them. I'm so chuffed with them. Not at the moment, Julie, no. I'm fine, thank you, Emily, and thank you. I hope you're well as well. I feel like the back wall's missing something. I feel like I'm going to have to do something along that back wall. Just haven't decided what yet. So the decorations may still change. Linda, hello. Can you have mystery and donate? Of course you can. So you've got one opening altogether. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So your mystery oyster, as you can see, the bags are all full, so I can't dive in too much just because they'll all overflow. So mystery oyster. Oh, I've missed oysters. Let's go down. And like I say, let me know if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. You have a softer pop there. Is this on the reverse side? This is on the wrong side, isn't it? I'm going to have to change the camera around in a moment. Oh, okay. So with your oyster, my lovely, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away in here that you're twinning 1 and 2. Now I'm going to have a closer look at these because I don't know if they're blurples or if they're blue twins there. You're hoping for blue. Like I said, give me a second. I'm just going to dry these up, then I can have a close look to see if these are blue or blurple. Thank you, Bab. Thank you, Bab. They are blurple. What do you think to those? So blurple is a mix between the blue and the purple. Now, if you're happy with these, Linda, that's perfect. I'll need to know which, if you're happy with one of them to go on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So that's going to be completely up to you what you'd like to do. Twin number 1's not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Twin number 2's not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. So they're the same size there. What do you think though, my lovely? Are you happy with those? I am just going to bring you back up because I'm just going to change. I don't know if I can. I'm just going to change this camera because otherwise it throws me off being the wrong way around. So we want to flip it that way. There we go. So if I bring you back again. Okay, so to me, that's so much better. I'm not working backwards anymore if it just focuses itself. Yes, you're happy with one of those to go onto the jewellery. Perfect. Let me bring you back up again. And if I pop these in here for you. Linda, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells and for being so patient with the oysters as well. Thank you, my lovely. I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next and this evening is Sarah Beals. Sarah, are you here? Sarah, hello. Okay, so Sarah, you have 3 openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate those shells? So we've got the Mystery, Normal, Expand the Rainbow, Nunu and Christmas. Mystery and donate. Perfect. Now, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2 and 3. Just move that back there. And if I get this open for you, there's 1, 2 and 3. Would you like donating your shells? Are there certain colours you're hoping for? Okay, so let's go down. Oyster number 1. You have a lighter pop there. And in your first oyster, there is your mother of pearl. And in here, if I have a squidge in here, you have a pink pearl to start with. Now he is a brighter pink. Yep, not a problem, Sarah. What I'll say is if you take a screenshot of your pearls at the end, and then you can just pop me an email over with your order number and what colours you'd like where. So that's not a problem. We can definitely do that for you. Your first pearl out is a bright pink. Moving on to oyster number 2. You have a softer pop there. Oh, and your pearls right on the edge there. There's your mother of pearl. Now, and if I just pop him out, you have a purple pearl. Let me just have a squidge in here as well. And there's no more in that one. So this is a lighter purple. I'm actually going to still show them on the board. Oh, if the board... Maybe we don't focus on the board now. Okay, I'm going to show them in the sand. Different camera, different rules. Yeah, there we go. It focuses in the sand on this camera. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your mystery oyster. You had a double pop with that one there. And in here you've got a pearl popped out the side there. There's no more in that one. So if I just bring that pearl forward and have a squidge in here for you. There's no more in that one. Okay, so Sarah, what do you think to these, my lovely? A bright pink, a light purple and a dark purple. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And like I said, if you would like to take a screenshot and then email me your colour choices across, that's absolutely fine. I don't have anything to match the light purple, no. If you did want to match that light purple, there would definitely be a weight on that. And it is a little bit of a weight at the moment as well. The other two colours I'd be able to match, but that purple there is a weight for. If I run them through the board, if I start with the pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The light purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. And then the dark purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. You could go odds. Of course you can. Going odds is not a problem. So yeah, have you got that screenshot, my lovely? And then like I say, when you're ready, just pop me that email across and I can get that your colour choices sorted. Oh, okay, so you already know you'd like to have the purples on there. That's perfect. Let me write that down for you. Okay, perfect. I've got that down for you then, my lovely. So of course there's no weight on that because they're the pearls you've already got there. Sarah, I hope you're happy with that then. Thank you as well for waiting with the oyster delivery there. And thank you for the donations with your shells. Yep, you don't have to email me. I've got that down. That's absolutely fine. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next this evening is... I'm looking for Samantha Marshall. Samantha Marshall, are you here? You're there. Hello, it is however Keely. I was going to say, what's your daughter's name? Keely Jane, hello. It's for your 10th birthday next Friday. Oh, I hope you have a brilliant birthday next week, my lovely. And Keely Jane, hello, hello, hello. So, I'm not going to say what this is for. However, I can say you have 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like, Keely Jane? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? So all oysters are available. So you've got mystery oysters, which are a mix of all the colours. You've got light rainbow colours, dark rainbow colours, more natural coloured oysters, and then you've got our Christmas bag, which are more Christmassy colours. So it's up to you what sort of colour you're hoping for. The bag can help. A rainbow and a mystery. So and expand the rainbow. It's right at the back here. Oh. Okay, so expand the rainbow. I'm going to put that any closer. Nope. It's because I've got the goodie bags. It's taken up a lot of room. And a mystery. Donate to the shelves. So, Keely Jane, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Just going to get these open for you. 1 and 2. And let's go down. Okay, so if we start with your mystery oyster, you have quite a nice lighter pop there. And in your first oyster, it's just a piece of the shell there. If I just hold that up, just a piece of the shell that fell off. So there's your mother of pearl. You can see there's nothing on that side. And in here, I can see a peeper right at the bottom there. Purple's your favourite colour. Okay. Well, your first oyster, you are twinning. And you're twinning with Candy Floss Pink Twins there. There's no more in that one. So if I dry these pinks up for you, and I'll pop them in the sun so you can have a closer look. So twinning Candy Floss Pink Twins to start with. Then moving on to oyster number 2. And this is your expand the rainbow oyster here. There's one side. And the other side. Oh, and in here you have a lighter, brighter icy blue. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got twinning Candy Floss pinks and a two-tonal icy blue. So if I show you this icy blue so you can have a closer look. He's got lighter and brighter colours as you go around the pearl there. So I could just get this to focus. So he's got lighter and brighter colours as you go around there. Now, Keely Jane, my lovely, you said purple's your favourite colour. So if you would prefer, I'm going to try them on the board again. If you would prefer to swap these for a different colour, we can do that for you. Or of course, if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So twinning pinks and an icy blue. If I run them through the board, the blue's not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Pink number 1's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And pink number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So they're the same size there. So it's up to you, my lovely. What would you like to do? Just going to pop them down again for a second there. And I'll pop them back on the board again so you can have a closer look, my lovely. You've got your two-tonal icy blue and your twinning pinks. So here the pinks are. Excuse me. And then there's your icy blue as well. Can you have the pinks on there? Of course you can. Not a problem, my lovely. Let me bring you back up and I'll write that down for you. Absolutely perfect. If I pop these in here. And then if I pop on here that you'd like the pinks on the jewellery. So, Keely Jane then. Oh, can you change the blue for a watermelon? Oh, sorry, of course you can. Let me get it back for you so you can have a look at the watermelon and just let me know if that's the colour you would like. If I get you a bright watermelon, and then you can have a look at that one. So if we go back down again. Would you be happy with this one here? I'll run this one through the board for you as well, Keely Jane. He's not a 6.5, he's not a 7, he's a 7.5. That one's perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you back up again and I'll pop this one in here for you. So again, I hope you have a brilliant birthday next week. And I hope you'll be happy with this once it arrives as well. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells there. And that's safe up there for you. Yes, we have Christmas oysters. They are here. Oh, kitchen towels on the wrong side. The purple tinsel is Christmas oysters, which are available. Just as a normal oyster pick. They're not on the website yet as a oyster to buy on its own. So if you would like to buy it on its own, just purchase like a mystery oyster because it's the same price, and then just let me know that you'd like the Christmas one. We'll get them on the website. It's just because they arrived today. I've had a manic day getting everything prepped and ready. Donated shells. Can't wait to receive them. You're very, very welcome. Donated shells, they go to my mum's nursery. So I'm just going to show you. That is a image there of just one example of what they use them for. Okay, so up next then this evening is Angela Bain. Angela, are you here? Angela, hello, it's your first opening. Can you have mystery oysters? Keep your shells. You can indeed. You've got 2 openings altogether. You're looking for bright sunshine yellow and a bright, excuse me. I've got a frog in my throat today. Sorry. Bright sunshine yellow and a bright red for the charms and on hoop fittings. Yep, you've got them on hoop fittings here. I can confirm that, so that's not a problem. So let me just read this again. Mystery, keep your shells, hoping for a yellow and a red. So 1, oh, and 2. Now, I don't normally offer the choices with oysters, however, apart from when they jump out the bag. So this is the one I picked out the bag. This is the one that sort of fell out of the bag as I pulled out this one. So what I'm actually going to do is give you the choice. Obviously we've got your first one that I've picked out already. So would you like the one I picked out or the one that jumped out? So it depends on how you look at fate onto which one you'd pick. So for me, I personally think the one I picked is the one that would be fate, or some people would think that the one that jumped out would be the one that you'd pick. So I give you the choice, the one that I picked out or the one that I jumped out. The one I picked, so the one that jumped is going back in. Okay. Like I said, I don't normally give the choice, but if that happens, I do like to. It's just a little extra choice, isn't it? So I'm just going to get these open for you. And Angela, good luck, my lovely. So let's go down. So oyster number 1. Oh, lighter, softer pop with that one. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I will be cleaning those in just a moment, so I'm just going to pop it to the side. Oh, and you've already got a runaway there. However, I was going to say I can see a peeper still. So if I have a squidge, oh, there goes another one. 3 and 4. Angela, you are quadding with your first oyster there. Now that bit there is just a tail, so that's not a pearl there. You've got 4 pearls in your first oyster. Now I'm going to clean up the shells for you because we clean them as we go, and then I'll dry up those pearls and have a closer look at them for you. Okay, so if I dry these up for you. Okay, so sorry, I was popping them on the board. You've got a lighter, slightly two-tonal coral. You've got this silver and purple two-tonal pearl, hot pink, and then this one here is a oh, he's going to go through, so I'm just going to move him over so I can show you his colouring, because he's got this two-tonal light and bright green to him. Okay, so you've got apple green, coral, silver purple and a pink from your first oyster there. If we then move on to your second oyster for you, you have a softer pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. And in here, I can see actually another peeper towards the side there. And you're twinning. You're twinning with pink twins there. And there's no more in that one. So twinning with pink twins, my lovely. Let me just dry these up for you and pop them on here. So Angela, what do you think to all of these? If I show you your pink twins first. Now I'm going to need to know which pearls you would like on your jewellery, and of course which one on which item. Now if you're not happy with the colours, we can swap them for you. So it's going to be completely up to you what you would like to do. So yeah, if you'd like to swap them, let me know. Or if you're happy with these ones, just let me know which ones you would like where. So here they all are on the board. I don't know if the board's going to focus with them all on like that. So you've got coral, two-tonal apple green, silver purple, bright pink, and then twinning lighter pink. So if I run them through the board for you, You've got pink number 1's not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pink number 2's not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then your quadding oyster, bright pink's not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The apple green's not a 4.5, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, he is a 6. She did say to keep the shells. I kept one, didn't I? Sorry, I've been without oysters for too long. There we go. I kept the first one just in the zone of moving it to the side there. Okay, so what do you think, Angela? What would you like to do? I am just wrapping up your shells for you now. I don't think you'd be alone, Janine. No, is it? Janine? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Yeah, I don't think you'd be alone in hoping for that. However, I'm on the opposite side. I would rather not. I would rather that not happen. Okay, so swap the green, purple, coral and pink. You'd like a sunshine yellow, red and 2 Tardis blues. Janine. Now with the reds, I've sort of only got darker burgundy reds with me at the moment. I will show you the brightest of one of those that I have, and you can have a look to see if that's bright enough for you. If it's not, I can swap it off of the live for you. I can definitely have a look off of the live, but that's the brightest one I've got at the moment. Do the Tardis blues need to be the same size and colour? There we go. Now the 4 at the bottom are the ones I've swapped out. If they're not the correct colours, do let me know and I can grab one of the top ones. Then I'll show you the 4 that I've added in on the board. Just confirm for me if these colours are okay. If they are, please let me know which ones you'd like where. So here they all are on the board. And then of course you've got your twinning pinks at the top there as well. However, if, as Max says, if it was one of the twinning pinks that you'd like to swap out, let me know because I can just swap those around in the sand there. That's not a problem. That's a burgundy red, Max. That's one of our brighter burgundy reds. One of the twin pinks, of course you can. Okay, so here are all of your pearls then. So the 4 that you're going to be swapping out are these 4 here. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, these are your 6 pearls that you're keeping. What I'll need to know is which ones you'd like on the jewellery. So you've got the bright pink, light pink, 2 Tardis Blues, burgundy red and sunshine yellow. It's a Facebook update at the moment, Karen. It is going around not being able to comment and like on people's comments, but then it sort of comes back again. Other people's on the last live has started to come back again as well. So it is a Facebook update at the moment. They've updated massively so. Okay, so if I just bring you back up here. You're happy with those swaps, so if I just take these ones away and if I write that down as well, so we're going to have the yellow on there and red on there. Perfect. Angela, I've got that down for you, my lovely. I've wrapped up your shells as well, and thank you as well for being very patient, because obviously you guys have booked in for the normal oysters, so thank you for being patient with those there. But Angela, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, can you have the Tardis Blues on simple studs? Of course you can. Let me just bring this back. Okay, so that invoice will get sent through tomorrow for you, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, okay? You can, I'll make a note that you'd like a lighter red. That's not a problem. That's not a problem, Angela. I've got that down for you, okay. Perfect. Up next on this evening is Fleur Picton. Fleur, are you here? My tea is going cold already. Fleur, hello. Okay, so Fleur, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So we've got all oysters available and the Christmas oysters as well. I'm fine, thank you, Natalie. I hope you're well as well. Thank you, Sue. Christmas, Fleur. Fleur, you are the first person to have a Christmas oyster. And because these arrived today, I haven't had a chance to sort of sample. What I normally do is if we get, I didn't manage to do them with the Halloween ones either. I ran out of time there as well. But when we get the new sort of theme, if you like, oysters in, I do like to grab a few and just open them and have a little peek. But I haven't managed to. So Fleur, I'm very, very excited. You're the first person. to have one. So, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Christmas oyster. I think the same thing just happened to you. It did. Would you want like the one I picked out or the one that jumped out, my lovely? Yep, Angela, I've got down that you'd like a brighter red. That's not a problem. So the one that I picked out or the one that jumped out. You'd like to keep your shells. That's perfect. Not a problem. It's because the bags are so full. I'll try and make it so only the one I picked out will come out. But you'd like the one that I picked out. Perfect. I'll try and be more careful when pulling the oysters out. Because I do like to try and dig down, but maybe while the bags are so full, I should just sort of take from the top. Okay, so Fleur, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? You'd like to keep your shells, first person of the 2021 Christmas oysters. I'm so excited. Okay, we have a softer pop there. Oh, Fleur, you are quadding. You are quadding, my lovely. Wow, 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 wow. Now, you've just said any colours and you'll swap them around in your cage. Now you have 4 pearls and you've actually got 2 snow whites and 2 bright icy blues. The blues actually look slightly two-tonal there. Now, I'm just cleaning the shells up and then we're going to have a closer look at your pearls. Now, if you would like to swap any of these, you can do so, okay? And of course, if you're happy with all of these, that's perfect. So, oh, I love them. First Christmas oyster, and it's quadding. So I'm going to pop them straight on the board here because I can definitely see that those blues, they are two-tonal. So twinning, oh no, it's not twinning, sorry, quadding with 2 blues, 2 snow whites. Now these blues, if I move this around, oh, if I come a bit closer so it focuses. Oh, come on, play the game. Okay, so I'm going to show you a different way. So, two-tonal blue. Okay, so if you can see here, he's lighter and brighter blue. I need to ask Aaron to come in, I think, just to help with the settings of this camera for a moment. What do you think to these? So if I move this around here, there you go. You can see the blues here. And then you've got those snow whites as well. Now, like I say, Fleur, if you're happy with these, your daughter is excited. Are you happy to keep all of those then? There we go. So there they are in the sun. Now those bridal white, no, they're not bridal white, sorry, they're snow white. There is a difference between bridal and snow white. Snow white's more of a bold white colour. So these are definitely snow white. If I run them through the board for you, Snow White number 1's not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Number 2's not a 6.5, not a 7. He's also a 7.5. And then blue number 1's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And blue number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8 as well. I'm glad you're happy with them. Let me just wrap these up for you. And Fleur, I've wrapped up your shells there as well. So I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's all safe up there for you. Perfect. We'll let her pick again, definitely. And why not? Christmas is, I'm so excited to have all oysters here. Well, I'm extra excited to have the Christmas oysters here because I love having the themed oysters. I really do. She's 4, so anything Christmas. Oh, I'm definitely there with her, Fleur. Okay, so I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Up next then this evening is Kirsty Regan. Kirsty, are you here? Can you have mystery and donate? Kirsty, hello, hello, hello. And of course you can. Mystery oysters. You've got 2 oysters. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for, Kirsty? So you have 1 and 2. Let me get these open for you. So there's 1 and 2. And let's go down. So your oyster number 1, you have a softer pop there. You're hoping for icy blues and pinks. Okay, so in here, there is your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here for you, my lovely. Oh, and coming out of the side here, I can see that you're twinning. Now, these are twinning with darker pearls there. I'm just having a squidge, and there's no more in that one. So if I just have a closer look at these colours for you. Lee, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Now, Kirsty, these are definitely nice darker twins. However, they've got this deep blue purple to them. I'm hoping you can see that. They've got that sort of purpley blue overtone there. Then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. And you have a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I can actually see straight away, Kirsty, you are twinning for a second time. And twinning with darker twins again there. And there's no more in that one. Now these ones I can see are twinning dark chocolate twins. Now you did say you were hoping for that, was it the blue and the pink? So if you're not happy with these colours, I can definitely swap them for you. If you are happy, that's perfect. So it's completely up to you what you would like to do. Just let me know. So twinning dark purpley blues and twinning chocolates as well. If I run them through the board for you, purpley blue twin number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Twin number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And then chocolate number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And chocolate number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8 as well. Can you swap the chocolate for a pink and a blue? Of course you can. I've given you bright pink there. I will hold him up and show you. However, if that's not the correct shade, do let me know. And was it a bright icy blue as well? I'm giving you basically the bright colours of each pink and blue. However, like I say, if it's not the correct shade, let me know and I can get the lighter versions for you. So there they are. What do you think to those two? Another chug bites the dust. No, they're awesome. Perfect. They are yours. If I bring you back up here, and let me pop them all in here for you as well. I'm glad you're happy with those, my lovely. And if I pop these on here as well, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells there. And Kirsty, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Yep, there is a Facebook update / glitch going on, which means you may not be able to comment or like on other people's comments. On the last live, some people got that ability back again, so I think it is just processing through and just sorting itself out slowly. So I just give it time, and it will sort of sort itself out. Okay, so I do apologise, but that is a Facebook thing. Up next this evening is Suzanne Purdy. Suzanne, are you here? I think it is tea time actually, Bronnie. Let me ask Aaron. Because this tea, he's not going to be happy. This tea, I haven't even drank at least half of it, but it went way too cold before I could drink it. I can't drink cold tea. Tea time. Suzanne, you're here as well. Hello, hello, hello. You have 2 openings altogether. Can you have a mystery and a Christmas? Of course you can. And you'd like to donate your shells. So is there certain colours, Suzanne, that you're hoping for? So this is your mystery, which will open up first. And then your Christmas, which is this one. We'll open that one up second, okay? And what did we say? Donate the shells. Okay, perfect. So let's go down, Suzanne. Mystery oyster first then, my lovely. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? We have a lighter pop there. And in here, so from your mystery oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see in here that you have a peeper with a lighter icy blue there. Not sure on the colours. Okay, so we'll see what pops out and then we'll go from there. No, Jennifer, not yet, my lovely. You are on the order list, though. I do remember you. So your first colour out, Suzanne, is a lighter icy blue. Let me pop him on here so you can have a closer look. He's not too tonal. He is that more solid colour there. And then moving on to our Christmas oyster. You have a softer pop there. Ooh, okay. So in here, there's no pearls on that side. Now I can see straight away that there's 3. 1, 2, 3. You have triples. However, let me just have a squidge. That dark bit there is just the tail. I don't know if you can see that. Just the tail, that's not a pearl there. You have triples from your Christmas oyster. Now these are darker triples here. So let me just, I'm really curious. I just want to have a look at all the colours. Oh. Okay, so you have here a burgundy red, a two-tonal silver, and oh wow, okay, so let me show you these. So you've got this dark burgundy red, and then you've got silver and purple, and then you've got silver and purple again. So two-tonal silver and purples. I'm really hoping you can see those purples coming through there. So base silver with the purple overtone, and then this beautiful darker burgundy red there. Now I'm just going to pop them all in the sand because I think that's going to help you see the colours a little bit more clearly. Yeah, there you go. You can definitely see that purple there now it's in the sand. Now, Suzanne, if you're happy with these, you can just let me know which ones you'd like where. And of course, if you're not happy with the colours, we can swap them for you. So icy blue, burgundy red, and then you've got two silver two-tonal purples. So if I run them through the board for you, the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Burgundy red's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Silver purple number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Silver purple number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So there they are in the sand again. Oh, if I just get it. So I don't know if anybody was here at the start. I'm actually using another different camera for the Oyster camera, which does actually take a little bit more time to focus in, if that if you haven't been able to tell. If I get the right angle to start with, it does focus straight away, but I'm just still trying to learn. So I'm sorry if it makes anyone feel a bit funny with your eyes while it's focusing, but it will get there until I get the angles right, and then it will focus straight away. But Suzanne, what do you think? Oh, can we keep... No, sorry. Can we swap the icy blue for a Tardis blue? You can indeed. And can you have the burgundy on the pendant and one of the silver purples on the ring? You can indeed. Let me grab you a Tardis blue, and then you can just have a look at this blue for me and just let me know, is this blue okay here? So that's the Tardis blue I've grabbed for you. Would that one there be okay? If I pop him next to your other colours so you can see. See, look at that, straight to the angle, straight to focus. I'm just going to bring you up, however, so I can write this down. We're going to have burgundy on here. And silver purple on there, and that blue's lovely. Perfect. Okay, so Suzanne, I've got that all down for you then. Let me just pop your pearls in here for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. And that's safe at that for you. Again, this is not to look, it's Carmex. It's because I get cracked lips, it's not to look shiny in any, I don't really, yeah, you know. Shana, bless you, thank you for the stars. And Suzanne, you're very, very welcome. Oh, bless you, Emily, thank you. If anybody's having the Facebook update glitch, have a look at Emily's comment, and hopefully that may work for you as well. Right, up next this evening is Suzanne Whitsett. Suzanne, are you here? Yes, Kathy, they're new, they went on this afternoon. They are our Bauble earrings. We have a new Bauble keyring and earrings, and they are designed by me, as in the baubles have got images drawn or etched into them, which is designed by me. Oh, I'm very excited about them. I am Jade. I've asked Aaron, bless him, but his obviously with the kids and everything as well. So it normally happens within. Bless him. Yeah, he's very good. So I'm looking for Suzanne Whitsett. Are you here? Thank you, Sophie. Yep, there they are. Bauble earrings. And you can see the little faces on them there. You've got an elf, a Christmas tree, and a gonk, which is a Christmas gnome. And yeah, the key ring. So they are, I think the size of the baubles are on the descriptions. They are smaller, but they are. I love it. Oh, I've thought about it, Janine. I really have. But I would get so fixated on it. It'd be a different kind of business. So I can't do that. I am, Bronnie. I took the maps down so I could put the Christmas up, and I just haven't got to decorating the wardrobe yet. So yeah, the maps are down, but because we're not going to start etching the maps off until the new year, I figured they can come down and then they'll go back up again for the new year. But you noticed we should do like a spot the difference. See what you guys notice and what you don't. I mean, there's not a lot going on really in the background, so you probably would tell. Right, last call for Suzanne Whitsett. If not, we'll move on. Suzanne, if you are here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else sees Suzanne, please comment on her comments, because again, it will bring it forward so I can see. There we go. I just realised that the stars weren't twinkling. I want them twinkling. No, I haven't started yet, Jade. I'm so bad. I wanted to start in August. I have no time whatsoever. Right, I haven't seen Suzanne. We're going to move on. If she comes on, we can add her in again, but she will be to that end of the order list. Yeah, they were on, Steph. I just didn't have them to twinkle. There we go. They're twinkling now, though. Right, up next then is Emma Fable. Emma, are you here? Emma Fable, are you here? I was looking for Suzanne Whitsett, but thank you, everybody. I don't believe that I've seen Suzanne Whitsett. I think that was a different Suzanne who spoke a moment ago. And thank you for the stars there. So I'm looking for Emma Fable. Emma, are you here? It was. Thank you, Sophie, for confirming. I thought it was. Carol, from your opening, it can be up to 14 working days if you're not waiting on any colour swaps or anything. We do try our very best to get everything out before then, but it can take up to that amount of time. But that'll be from your opening of the pearls or the oyster. Or if you've just picked the colours for your opening, it'll be from that order date. Emma, hello. Sorry, Emma, I couldn't see you before there. But Emma, hello, hello, hello. So you've got a goodie bag. You'd like a silver. So I'm actually just going to bring... Oh, this is a heavy box. I'm just going to bring this forward just so then you guys can see which one we're picking. So you'd like a silver goodie bag. So we have the front bags here. Okay, so if I pull that out, I'm just going to pop it down while I put this back. Oh, why is that box so heavy? Okay, so let's go down for your goodie bag, my lovely. Okay, so in here you have a bracelet. Okay, so this bracelet, as you can see from the back, is an adjustable bracelet, which means it's 925 silver, but you can move this ball up and down to adjust the size of the bracelet and tighten it and loosen it that way. So then you will have these extra dangly bits as well. Now the front of the bracelet is this flower. So it's a textured flower. However, you could wear it where the flower was non-textured. So that would be completely up to you in which way you wear it. It just depends on what link you would like. Then you've got the 3 little silver balls on either side of the flower there. Now your pearl will sit to the side of the flower, or you could have it behind excuse me, one of the balls. However, it would then move up and down. So I would recommend to have it on the side of the flower there. Emma, I hope you're happy with that one. And again, actually with this one, you don't have to have a pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to. But of course that option is there to do so. Now, if I bring you back up, you actually have a picky pearl with your goodie bag. So the picky pearls, I've filled them right up. I mean, there's absolutely, I don't know if this is just one handful, there is absolutely loads of picky pearls in here. So I'm going to dive in for you, and you get to keep 2 of the pearls, and then the other pearl goes in the swap pot. Now I'm actually looking away. Oh, actually you can see what I'm doing. I'm just making it so I think that's one. Yes. Oh, quite nice brighter colours here. Let's go down and show you here. So for your flower bracelet, you have a bright blurple, which is a mix between a blue and purple. I'm going to say slightly more blue, but does have that purple tone. You've got a sunshine yellow and a bright autumn peach as well. So I'll need to know which 2 of these you would like to keep, and then which one of those you would like on the bracelet if you would like one on the bracelet. Like I say, you don't have to if you don't want to. So blurple, slightly more blue in there, but definitely has the purple tone. Sunshine yellow and autumn peach. Which 2 of those would you like to keep? If I run them through the board for you, the blurple's not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Sunshine yellow's not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7, oh, he is a 7.5, sorry. And the autumn peach is not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Can you keep the blurple and the yellow? You can indeed. And the blurple on the bracelet, not a problem. Let me write all this down for you. So I've kept the blurple and the yellow. The autumn peach has gone into the swap pot. And then blurple on the bracelet. Let me write that down. Okay, perfect. Emma, then, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And up next is Samantha Bodell. Samantha, is it Bodell? I hope that's right, Samantha. Emma, you're very, very welcome. That's right. Yay. Okay, so Samantha, hello, hello, hello. Now you have 2 of our pearly dips today. Now the pearly dip has made it back into the Christmas box. This pearly dip box will be getting topped up. We've got quite a few in there anyway, but it will be getting topped up over Christmas with more pearly dips. So if I dive in and pull your 2 envelopes out for you. You have number 1, which is a silver envelope. I am just going to pop it down though so I can pull the other one out. And you have another silver envelope. Okay, so if we get these open for you, is there anything in particular, Samantha, that you're hoping for? So I'm just getting this open for you. I open it with this just so I can open the envelopes carefully, and we actually do repurpose them and use them again. Okay, so envelope number 1. In here you have a ring. So if we go down, I'll show you the ring. I'm just going to move your other envelope out the way for a moment. So this ring is no longer on the website. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the ring to start with, because it's very, very oh, love it. Okay, so if I show you from the back, this is a 925 silver ring. It's an adjustable ring to one side from the back of the ring, and it does have 1 band going round. Okay, so from this side with the band, it does start, and then halfway round you've then got encrusted with zircon crystals, and those crystals go up and around all the way around to the other half. Now on the other side you can see that a second band comes out and up like a leaf, which is also encrusted with zircon crystal, and then goes almost surrounding that pearl, emphasizing the pearl and sort of enclosing it. So that's your first one there, Samantha. So I hope you're happy with that one. And the pearl on him, the pearl is a dark Tardis Blue. Okay, so that's your first one there. So if we open up your second one here, okay, so in your second envelope, and you have some earrings. Now let me just grab, can you see? Let me just grab the board for you. Okay, so let's pop them on this one. Now these have actually got crystal pearls on these earrings, and we've seen these earrings before. However, they've never been on the website. They've always been an exclusive sort of thing that you can't get on the website. Now they're 925 silver hookback earrings, as you can see, and they've got quite a nice long drop, and it's got this solid bar. Now what that does is it lets the pearl dangle around, but they sort of dangle quite, keeping their shape. There we go. I couldn't think then. Right, keeping their shape. Now the pearl on these is an iridescent light blue, which means it's light blue, and it's got that purple overtone to them there. So they sort of hang like that. I hope you're happy with those as well, Samantha. So if I just take these off here and put them in here for you as well. Okay, and I'm popping this on here for you. So Samantha, I hope that you'll be happy with that, with everything there when that arrives as well. And that's safe at there. No, Samantha, you're very, very welcome. And like I say, the pearly dips will be getting stocked up over festive period. So yeah, hopefully you'll see that box getting more and more full. Like I said, there's still quite a few in there at the moment. But yes, perfect. Up next then this evening is Courtney Black. Courtney, are you here? Yep, Courtney, I've got that note here for you. That's not a problem. So, Courtney, it says that this is for your mum and that you're with her there. So, I do have a message for your mum there, Courtney. It says that I'm going to read it as it's written, okay? Can you read out to her that I really appreciate everything you do for me and Kyle, and that we couldn't have asked for a better woman, and that we love you so much. So I'll read that again. Could you please read to her that I really appreciate everything you do for me and Kyle, and that we couldn't have asked for a better woman, and that we love you so much. So, you guys, you have a goodie bag. So what I'll need to know is if you would like to have a red, a silver, or a blue. So we actually take the bag that's at the front, and then that's how we've just been doing it. We've been working from the front backwards. So red, silver, or blue, which one would you like? Silver. Okay, so if I just take the first one here, and then if I just put the box back, like I say, it's quite... I don't understand why that's so heavy. It's blowing my mind. Okay, so your silver bag, good luck, my lovely. So in here, you have some earrings. Now these earrings are new and still not on the website yet. Okay, now these are actually, if you can see at the back, these are stud back earrings, 925 silver, and they are hoops. Now they're quite a nice larger size hoop. Now your pearls are going to be fitted on this hoop that's at the very bottom here. So your pearls are going to be dangling from these hoops here. So like I said, these will be going on the website soon. I absolutely love them. If I just hold them up next to me so you get a sort of size. Like they're really quite good size. I love a good hoop earring. So yeah, then your pearls will be sort of dangling at the bottom there. And like I said, these are still new. They're not on the website yet, so they will be going on soon. But I hope you're happy with those. I mean, I can't, if I they don't fit on the card that way, which is why I'm holding it upside down, so you can sort of see at the bottom there. So that actually then comes with 2 picky pearls. So you get to pick from 2 picky pearls. And then if you did want matching, if you don't get matching and you did want matching colours, you can then swap one colour to match the other colour for your earrings. Okay, so if I pull out 2 of these for you, we'll go through these because you get to pick 2 pearls from each bag, and then you can let me know what you would like. So your first bag and your second bag. So I can confirm that you've got 6 different colours here. Okay, so like I say, if you prefer to have even colours, you can swap one to match the other. So I'm just going to hold them here for you so you can see. That one went cold really quickly, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for the tea. And if I pop them on the board so you can have a look. So your first set, you have this light purple. It's like a light purple silver. So silver base with that light purple overtone. You have a coral and you have a bright candy floss pink. So what I'll need to know is which two of these you would like to keep. Okay. So you've got silver purple, coral, and candy floss pink. And then with your second set, again, I'll need to know which two of these you'd like to keep. You've got bright purple, Tardis Blue, and apple green. Oh, you'd like to keep the silver and coral. So if I take the pink away there, so this is bright purple, Tardis Blue, and now this apple green has got some darker spots to him. So darker green spots there. So which two of these would you like to keep? The purple, the Tardis Blue, or the spotted apple green? Blue and green. Okay, so here are your 4 pearls. I'll need to know which two of these you'd like on the jewellery, and you can, if you would like to, swap one. So I'm just getting it to focus. Swap one to match another for a matching set, or if you're happy with odds, we can do that for you as well. If I run these through the board, the blue is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The green's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The silver purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the coral's not a 4.5, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. What would you like to do? Another silver purple. You know what, it wouldn't surprise me if I did. However, I don't know if I'd be able to find it on the live. However, I'm going to have a quick look. I'm actually just going to pop these in the sand because it's easier for me to compare colours whilst they're in the sand there. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, look at that. That is so close. Okay, so let me show you. I found one which is not the exact colour, but it is so, so close. Now, if you would like that, you need to let me know which one of the other ones you'd like to swap out. Now, this one on the 5.5 is your one. And this one on the 6 is the one I've added in. So it's not exactly the same, but it's so, so close. It depends. I mean, I'm just going to go round. Yeah, they're both solid colours there. You'd like the coral for that one. That is yours, my lovely. So if I bring you back up here, can you just confirm, is it the silver purple that you'd like on the jewellery? Yes, perfect. Okay, so Courtney, I hope you and your mum will be happy with everything there once it arrives. I've got all of that down for you. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. No, you're very, very welcome. So that's all safe up there for you. Okay. Oh, kitchen towel keeps going on the wrong side. Right, up next then this evening is Jennifer O'Sullivan. Now I saw Jennifer come in earlier, so hopefully she's still here. Jennifer O'Sullivan, are you here? This is going to be extremely hot, but... Jennifer, hello. So you've got 4 openings altogether, all normal, and can you keep the shells? You can indeed. You're hoping for rose golds and off-whites light creams. Okay, so the normals bag. Oh, that's right here. Sorry, all the bags go all the way back today because we've got the goodie bag box. Oh, Lillian, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Hang on, what are you doing in there? This is the normals bag. We have a Runaway Oyster. So this oyster is available today. It's called the Runaway Oyster. It's going to be sitting right here. If anybody would like we don't know what kind of oyster it is. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let me get these open for you. Two, 3, and 4. Keeping the shells and hoping for those rose golds, lighter off-white creamy sorts of colours. Let's go down. Okay, so in here your first oyster, there's one side and the other side, and in your first oyster you are twinning. And you are twinning with, they look like they're lighter creams there actually. There's no more in that one. Now what we're going to be doing is cleaning the shells as we go. Okay, so you've got twinning lighter creams to start with. Now I'm just going to pop them on the board and then there you go, so you can see those there. Now they do look like they're the same shade and size. We'll measure them at the end. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning for a second time, and these are twinning with more. Now they are pinky rose golds. I know you said you were hoping for more rose golds. These do have that sort of pink overtone to them. So again, I'll just dry them up for you and I'll hold them up so you can have a closer look. Let me just clean the shells up for you. Yeah, we have lots of different oyster bags available, and the reason being is because they've all got sort of different colour ranges in them. Okay, so we sort of, the bags have progressed through the years, and we've got lots of different shades in each bag, so that's the main difference. So these are your pinky rose golds here. So I'm going to say they're rose gold base, but they do have that sort of pinky overtone to them. Moving on to your third oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a snow white, and there's no more in that one. So let me just show you your snow white, my lovely. And here he is on the board. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your normal natural oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here I can see you are twinning for a third time. And there's no more in that one. So again, if I just clean these shells up for you, and then we'll have a closer look at those colours. Now with this last set of twins here, they do actually look like they're different colours to each other. So let me just dry these up for you. And if I pop them, I'm going to pop them on the board, but if I just put them there so I can show you them here. So they are, you've got more of a lighter rose gold, and then more of a slightly darker rose gold. So if I just get these, oh, I don't think the colour's showing. They are different colours. I mean, they're not looking massively different on the camera. To the eye, this one here looks slightly more darker. On the camera though, they're looking pretty much almost the same colour there. If I show you all of your pearls, actually I'm going to do them sets at a time. So we're going to go for the two slightly different rose golds and the bridal, actually no, sorry, the creamy pearls first. So if I run these through the board, the lighter rose gold's not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The dark one's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. So they're the same size there. The creams are not a 4.5, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Cream number 2's not a 4.5, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. Your snow white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then the pinky rose gold's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. You've got to get, oh bless you, Jennifer. Now I am going to hold this up. I don't know if it's going to be too bright because they are all lighter colours. Yeah, it's going to be too bright there. So if I pop them back on the board, I'll need to know if you're happy with these, which ones you'd like where. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. Okay, so I'm going to have to hold that one on. So you've got the cream twins, the rose golds, one darker, one lighter, the snow white, and then the pinky rose gold twins as well. Oh, we can see the different colours there with the rose golds. Just see it's slightly darker. Okay, so if I just bring you back up so I can have a look here. So we're going to have the cream twins for the button, Possibly match the darker rose golds for the gold. You can. With the rose gold, is it okay if I swap it off of the live? Now I'm just saying that just because we've got lots and lots of different shades of rose gold. Obviously it's just, yeah, they come in so many different shades. So because obviously you want to get it right, I want to get it right as well. I don't want to rush that choice. And with the rose golds as well, it might be better for me to actually do it in the daylight, just because then I can get the shade absolutely. I mean, I'm absolutely correct. It's just with that sort of shade of pearl. It's just so, it's because it's such a subtle difference. The other colours are bolder, aren't they? But yeah, the rose gold is such a subtle colour. Can you swap the Snow White for one of the leftover ones of natural lavender? Yeah, no, I'll definitely be able to match it. There's not going to be a weight on it at all. I mean, I'll show you my rose golds. Are you ready? So not only do I have this bag of rose golds, I have this pot of rose golds, and I've got another pot as well. So we're definitely going to be able to match it for you. It's just a case of taking my time to match it. So you'd like to swap one of the Snow White for one of the lavenders. If I show you this one here, just confirm if you're happy with this one. It is a lot of rose golds. So yeah, I'd definitely be able to do it for you. It's just, yeah, like I say, going through getting the correct shade. So would you be happy with that lavender? Like I said, lavenders, natural lavenders are different. So you can see that they do have that lavender tone, but it's not that bright, bold tone of the dyed pearls. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me just bring you back up and let me just write this down. So we're going to have the creams on there. We're going to have rose gold on there. And we're going to swap the light rose gold to match darker. And also I'm going to pop them in a different bag so I get the correct set of twins on there. So we're going to have, I'm going to put swap light to match dark. There we go. So they're in their own bag, so I definitely won't mix that up. Okay. Did you want 2 lavender? Huh? Oh, did you want 2 lavenders? There's me. I was fixated on the rose golds. You can indeed have 2 lavenders. Ever so sorry. I must have not read that correctly. Here you go, I've done it. It doesn't take me long. Okay, so I'll just take away one of those and I'm just going to show you both the lavenders now. Are you happy with those 2 there? The bonuses. Well, I still want to get the bonus ones correct. But yeah, are they correct there? Honestly, guys, if I misread something you say, please shout at me. Because I'd rather, I mean, not rather, I would definitely like to get it correct on how you would like it. Over the moon, she will be too. Perfect. Well, I hope you'll both be happy with everything. I've wrapped up your shells as well. And that's all safe there for you. Courtney, that's not a problem. If you have a look at the fittings online, you've got the hoop lobster, jump ring and pin cap, and then just pop me an email over with your order number and what ones you'd like on what fitting, and then I can get that done for you. The invoice will get sent through for you over the weekend. Okay. Up next this evening is Nikki Eastwood. Nikki, are you here? Sorry, the last tea went cold, so I didn't I'm trying to drink that one before it goes too cold. Nikki Eastwood. Nikki, hello. Nikki, I'm very excited about this. And you would like a Christmas oyster, so good luck, my lovely. Oh, Jen, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Donna would like the Runaway Oyster. So Donna, I can't guarantee it to you. If you would like to order, if nobody picks it, then you can have it, but I can't guarantee it to you. Just because I've always said that, like with swap pearls and stuff, I can't guarantee it. However, if it's still there, if you'd like to order, you can do. I hope that makes sense, and I'm sorry if, that I can't guarantee it. Because I've offered it to everyone, so everyone might, or who already has an order, might want it already, if that makes sense. You've got a loyalty card too, Nikki. Okay, so this is your Christmas oyster. Let me just have a look. Is your loyalty card a Christmas oyster as well? I can't see an email. Oh, is that you? It is you there. Yes, please, for the Christmas. Okay, I've just found your email. Let me just have a quick look at the card. Oh, wow, that's opened up big. That took up my whole screen. Yeah, that's perfect. So let me just confirm that for you. Okay, so 2 Christmas oysters. Donating the shells. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? So let me get this open for you. There's 1 and 2. Did you see the whole, like, because it was a white image, did you see, like, I don't know, I'll have to watch that back. Did you see it go really bright all of a sudden? Because I've got like a, I don't know how big this screen is, like big screen in front of me. You'd like a red. Okay, so let's go down. So in here, Christmas oyster number 1. Oh, quite a nice sharp pop there. So in here, there's your mother of pearl. And straight away, I can see a Snow White there. Let me pop him out, and I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. So your first Christmas oyster has given you a Snow White. Let me pop him on here and hold him up so you can have a closer look. Nope. So trying to get it to focus here, sorry. There we go. So there's the Snow White there. And then moving on to Christmas oyster number 2. Quite a nice sharp pop there with that one. Oh, and you have a runaway. You have a runaway with a darker pearl there. And there's your mother of pearl. And if I have a squidge in here, There's no more in that one. And you have a darker silver. So you've got a snow white and a dark silver, Nikki. Now, what do you think to these? If you're not happy and you would like to swap them, we can do so. Or if you are happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. So it's going to be up to you what you would like to do. If I run them through the board for you, your Snow White is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. It was named Silver Bells last year, and your good memory there. Silver on the keyring, perfect. Let me just write that down for you. Okay, Nikki, I hope you're happy with that then. And thank you for the donations of your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. No, you're very, very welcome. Up next this evening is Julie Hanwell. Julie, are you here? Yeah, I'll be doing an updated orders list once I get to the end of this one. Okay, so yeah, there is definitely openings for today. Julie, hello. Julie, you've got one opening altogether. Christmas Oyster, donate the shells. Also sent two loyalty cards over, but transposed the date 21 instead of 12. Oh, bless you. That's not a problem. I do that all the time. Let me just have a little look. Oh, have you sent me? What's this? Oh, bless you. Okay, yeah, no, that's not a problem. Let me have a look here. This one opened up at a... Yeah, no, that's not a problem. We can do those for you today. So are they all Christmas oysters that you would like? So Christmas Oyster, donating the shells. We've got your additional 2 as well. Like I say, are they both Christmas as well? Mystery. Okay, yeah, not a problem. So 2 Christmas, 1 mystery. 1 and 2, and then a mystery. Yep, Stella, all oysters are available, and Christmas oysters as well. So all oysters are here, are available, ready to go. Okay, so we're going to open your 2 Christmas ones up first, and then your mystery. So Julie, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. Donate the shells, perfect. So Christmas Oyster number 1. Oh, quite a nice sharp pop there. Oh, and did you see that? Popped out as soon as I opened up the oyster there. So you can see there's no pearls on that side. And if I just move this to the side, you're twinning with darker twins there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so if I have a quick dry of these and we'll have a close look at the colours. Now these are silver bells, which are dark, which are silver twins. Now you do actually have, if I can get it to focus, this twin here is slightly lighter than his other twin. There you go, you can see it there. So you've got the lighter and then the slightly darker silver bells twins there. And then moving on to Christmas Oyster number 2. You have a softer pop there. And there's no pearls on that side. And I can actually see it's a silver bells. Silver bells again there. Christmas Oysters. Okay, so you've got a single silver bells. Now I think this is, again, slightly darker than the 2 twinning pearls that just came out. So I think you've actually got 3 different shades of silver there. However, I will have a closer look on the board after all the oysters are open. And then moving on to your, so this is your mystery oyster. So you have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. And let's have a squidge in here. Oh, sticking with the darker pearl. And there's no more in that one. And you have a dark blue. So he's like a dark midnight blue. I'm hoping, oh, I don't know if that blue is showing on the camera there. So you've got 3 different shades of silver and a dark midnight blue. Now, if I put this other single silver down here so we can see the differences. Now, what do you think to these, Julie? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So single silver, midnight blue, and then twinning silvers, one is darker than the other. If I run them through the board for you, the darker silver twins, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Lighter silver twins, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So the twins are the same size there. The midnight blues, not a 4.5, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And then the single silvers, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. End silvers, I would say that they're slightly different. They're not a full match, but they are definitely a lot closer than the actual twins are, yes. Can you swap one silver for seaweed green and blue on the jewellery? You can indeed. I'm going to take away the single silver. However, if you prefer to swap one of the other ones, that's absolutely fine. So seaweed green. Would you be happy with that one there? Okay, I've just wrote that down for you. Oh, swap one of the twins. Oh, yes, of course you can. Bring that one back, and I've swapped a twin for you, and that's perfect, perfect. So I did just bring the single pearl back and swapped one of the twins. That's not a problem. And I've got that all down for you as well, Julie. And then midnight blue is on the jewellery. Okay, so I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you ever so much for donations with your shells as well. and I've popped that safely up there for you. Sorry, I can't get comfortable today, so I'm just fidgeting. Not necessarily fidgeting, just readjusting my seating. I just can't seem to be comfortable, so I do apologise. Julie, you're very, very welcome. Excuse me. Up next this evening is Wendy Pierce. Wendy, are you here? Wendy, hello. One Christmas and one mystery. Donate the shells and we'll see what comes out. Okay, so we're going to do your mystery one first this time. So mystery oyster and then your Christmas oyster. So mystery first and then the Christmas. We're going to see what colours come out and you'd like to donate your shells. Perfect. So let's go down. Your mystery oyster, my lovely. We have a lighter pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Now in here, I can see straight away you are twinning. You're twinning with beautiful Tardis Blue twins there. There's no more in that one. Okay, so beautiful Tardis Blue twins. Sorry, just getting them to focus again. There we go. And then moving on to your Christmas oyster. Again, softer pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. Now I can see in here you have another blue and you have a icy blue there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so twinning Tardis blues and a single icy blue as well. Now Wendy, are you happy with these? If you are, I'll need to know which one you'd like or which ones you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So it's going to be up to you, my lovely, what you would like to do. So here they are again. You've got your twinning Tardis blues and then that lighter icy blue. If I run them through the board, Tardis blue number 1 is not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Tardis blue number 2 is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a bit tight there, so he's not a 7.5, he's an 8. So he is slightly larger than his twin. And then moving on to your lighter icy blue, he's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. Wendy, what do you think to these? If you're happy, what would you like to do? If you're not happy, we can swap them for you, my lovely. You can indeed. So swap icy blue for Cadbury purple. Oh, no, run away. There we go. if I just hold up this purple here for you, and you can just confirm if you're happy with this one for me, Wendy. If you're not though, do let me know. So that's the Cadbury purple there. Are you happy with that one there? Just going to bring you back up for a moment. Love the purple. Please put one of the Tardis Blues on the bracelet. Perfect. Okay, Wendy, I've got that down for you then, my lovely. If I pop these in here for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next then this evening is Sophie. Sophie Ogden, are you here? Now after Sophie, we will be doing an updated order list. So if you have ordered throughout the live, well, I'll be printing these off and then I'll do a verbal and a written order list, okay? Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, so I'll print those off. Actually, Sophie, if you can bear with me a moment, if I just set these to print and then I can come back. So Sophie, if you're there, I'm not on the comments for a moment because the printer can take a while sometimes. So if I set this up to print, actually I don't know if it's actually the print. I mean, sometimes it's the printer, but sometimes it's this computer. It doesn't move as fast as I want it to. Bear with me just a moment. I think the printer's beating me today. Sorry. So what I have to do is I then have to go through to just sort of go through and make sure that it's printed each one there. Okay, perfect, it's done that. So coming back to the comments, Sophie, are you here? Let me go through. Sophie, hello. Okay, so Sophie, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, I know, don't worry. Sophie, you've got it coming. Dun, dun. I won't do these ones because that would just be mean. But you can have plenty of silver, red, and gold stars. Oh, please do a little video. If I like fill it. Oh, could you imagine? Oh, the idea is running through my head, Sophie. Christmas and donate. Yay! Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, Christmas oyster. I've got tinsel everywhere today. So, let me get this open for you. Okay, so let's go down, my lovely. Good luck. We have a lighter pop there. No, 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 no. We don't do it back though, Sophie. Because I can't deal with that. Okay, so, oh, in here, there's no pearls on that side. And I can see straight away we have a Christmas green. Let me pop him out. Actually, I think he's a... There's no more in that one. Now, let me just have a quick closer look. You're hoping for green, red or white. Sophie, you've got one of our rare sea blues. Now it is, I first initially thought it was a green, and the sea blues are base green with this blue overtone. Now if you're happy with this one, you can keep him. If you prefer to have a green, like a true green, a red or a white, you can do so. So it's up to you, my lovely. But that is, if I pop him in the sand as well, keep him. Yes, I thought so. But the sea blues, as you know, are extremely rare. So to have one just pop out of a Christmas oyster. Let me run him through the board. It's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. I'm glad you're happy with that one, my lovely. He is lovely. Let me pop him on here as well. So, Sophie, thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. That's all up there for you. Right, so what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be doing an updated order list. Let me just quickly refresh this, however, just to confirm nothing's come through in the last couple of minutes. Oh, let me print this off. Actually, it might be one that I've missed to tick off. No, that's fine. Let me just print this one off as well, and then I can add it to the order list. So I'm going to be doing a verbal and a written order list. So if you've ordered, as I type it out, I'll read it out, and then I'll post it on the page where the order list is currently posted, and I'll pop the order list in the actual comments here as well, so you guys can see it here as well as hearing it. Okay. So. No, Sophie, you're very welcome. Right, so I'm going to be off of the comments for a moment while I'm typing these out, okay? So up next is going to be Lisa Henshaw and then Vicky Dunn. Bronnie Van Sandra Murdoch, Dawn Williams, Donna Marie Bradshaw, and then Ginger Martin. Okay, so Lisa H, Vicky D, B, Bronnie L, Sandra M, Dawn W, Donna Marie B, and Virginia M. So I'm going to pop this on the page. There'll be a space, a couple of spaces from the current order list. Then I'll be posting that next section, if you like. And then if I pop it in the comments here as well. There we go. I think I'm missing a lot of comments, so if I'm not answering you, I do apologise. I'm actually back on the comments again now. So up next then is Lisa Henshaw. Lisa, are you here? Lisa Henshaw, are you here? Lisa, hello. Can you have Christmas oysters and red goodie bag? Donate the shells. You can indeed. We'll do your Christmas oysters first and then we'll do the goodie bag afterwards if that's okay. So you've actually got 3 oysters. Oh wow, Kathy. There's 1, 2 and 3. I've actually got in some travel size jewellery boxes that I'm going to be selling. So it's like when you want to travel, or if like sometimes if I'm going out somewhere, like if I'm going like if I've got a long drive to go somewhere, I don't like to, like if I wouldn't wear these earrings while driving because as I sort of look around they'll be flinging everywhere and I personally can't do that while driving. So I'll pop them in my little jewellery box to then pop them on when I get out the car. So yeah, I then have, they're not on the website yet, but I have these perfect like little travel size boxes for jewellery. So yeah, we'll be selling those. They're like a pastel blue and they're just, yeah, I love them. They'll be going on the website soon. Yeah, but I couldn't resist them. Sorry, tangent there. Lisa, let's go down. So you've got your 3 Christmas oysters. Donate the shells. I do, Rebecca, after this opening I can grab one. Donating the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? Christmas oyster number 1. You have a lighter double pop there. And in your first oyster, there's no pearls on that side. However, I can see you have a lighter 2-tonal icy blue to start with. Let me just have a squidge in here. Okay, there's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you a 2-tonal icy blue, Lisa. Let me pop him on here, and so just so I can show you the 2-tonalness. So if you can see as we go around, he does get lighter and then slightly brighter there. So it's almost like that mottled sort of effect coming through. Moving on to oyster number 2, possibly hoping for reds. Okay, so we have quite a nice louder pop with that one. And then in here, there is your mother of pearl. And if I have a squidge in here for, oh, very squidgy flesh, and you have a red, my lovely. And I've just felt down here, it is, let me pop that out, you are twinning. There's no more in that one. You are twinning, my lovely. Let me dry this up for you. And here they are, so twinning reds. Oh, I just can't get it to focus there for a moment. There you go, it's focusing in the sand. So there's your twinning reds there. And then moving on to your last Christmas oyster. Light double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And let me have a squidge. And I can actually see you have a brighter icy blue. And there's no more in that one. Okay. So if I dry this one up for you as well, you've got twinning reds, a lighter two-tonal icy blue, and then this brighter, deeper icy blue. I'm just going to pop them on the board so you can see them here. Now, if you're happy with these, Lisa, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So it's going to be up to you what you would like to do. So as you can see there, the bright icy blue, two-tonal light icy blue, and then twinning reds. If I run them through the board, bright icy blue is not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Lighter icy blue is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Red number 1's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And red number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they are measuring slightly different there. You're happy with those? Perfect. Now I'm just going to pop these in here for you, and then you have a goodie bag. Now I think you said red, however I'm just going to scroll back up again because I don't want to get that wrong, so bear with me. Yes, red goodie bag. Can you see this here? So the red one at the very front is this one here. So if we go down, and in here, my lovely, you have a pair of earrings. Now these are 925 silver. These are hook back earrings. Oh, I don't know. They're both facing sideways, so I'm just going to make them drop down so you can see. Now, if I just let this go. So yeah, they're both facing this way. Now these, I can't remember if these are on the website or if this is a new item waiting to go on. So you can see at the top, it starts with a swirl, then it goes up to a point and it's encrusted with the zircon crystals, comes all the way down and round, and then it goes back into a bottom swirl, and that bottom swirl is where your pearls are going to be set onto. So they sort of do hang, if I show you down, they hang like this there. They are lovely, and then like I say, those pearls sit at the bottom there. Lisa, I hope you're happy with those, and that means that it comes with 2 picky pearls where you'll get to pick the 4 pearls you'd like to keep, and then you can swap one to match another if you would like a matching set, but we'll go through one by one and then you can decide what you would like to do. So picky pearl number 1, actually you can see what I'm doing, I'm just, there we go. So, oh, number 1, and then number 2. Okay, so I can confirm you've got 6 different colour pearls here. So this one was bag number 1, and then bag number 2. Now I will put them on the board and go through them there, but I'm just going to show you quickly. So bag number 1, you have got a purple, which is a pink with the purple overtone, and the icy blue. So I'll need to know which 2 of these you would like to keep. Okay, so purple, and icy blue, and which 2 of these would you like to keep? Purple and purple to keep, perfect. And then with the second set, you've got a Tardis Blue, a coral, and a dark forest green. So the Tardis Blues is the same, you've got the coral and the dark forest green. So again, I'll need to know which 2 you would like to keep. and then I'll show you your 4 choices at the end and we can go through. Tardis and coral to keep. Okay, so these are your 4 pearls. Now, you can either have 2 of these in the jewellery, or you can swap one of these to match another for matching sets. So that's going to be up to you, Lisa, and what you would like to do. So if I run these through the board, the Tardis Blue is not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The coral's not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The purple's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Just taking the 2 swaps away there. So what do you think? What would you like to do? Can you have the reds from your Christmas oyster on the earrings? Yeah, that's fine. Let me bring you back up. And I'm just going to pop these in here for you. And I'm just going to write that down as well, Lisa. Perfect. I've got that down for you, my lovely. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. Now I'm just going to pop you on donated oysters here. Just out. I just stubbed my toe. Lisa, you're very, very welcome. Just because I'm just going to grab the jewellery box. Oh no, that's a different colour. Hang on. So I've got to open the boxes because okay, so basically I've got different colours, and the blue I spoke about isn't going to be at the top, is it? Okay, so I'm going to look in this one. Okay, so I can't find the blue, but I'm going to show you these 2 that I've got, these 2 colours. But I do have a pastel blue as well, which is the one I've got, but that's not in here. Okay, so do you want me to open it up? Is this one open? Okay, so basically this is a white one. This is a pink one. I'll open up the pink there. So it's like a padded, I'll open one up because I'll have to photo it anyway. Okay, so it's like, okay, so it's soft on the top, harder on the bottom. Then you open it up with a zip that goes all the way around, and then inside is your mini travel jewellery box, which you've obviously got you can hang your little bits in there, little pocket, 4 compartments, and then your ring and earring section. And then you just zip it back up, pop that in your bag, in wherever. Perfect travel size jewellery box. So on to you. And like I said, I've got the pink, the white and the blue, and they will be going on the website. I've just got to get them photoed. But in fact, if I pop these 2 in here, because I've opened that one, I can photograph that one. So they will be going on the website, hopefully in the upcoming week from Monday onwards. But yeah, they're perfect. Like I say, I use my blue one and it's amazing. I just love it because I can just literally, yeah, pop, yeah, because I don't like driving, swinging around. Necklaces I'm okay with, and if I've got a lot of rings on or big bangles or anything like that, again, like a charm bracelet, I take that off when driving so it doesn't fling around. I'm very particular. Photo not needed. Oh, bless you, Kathy. Well, I'll try, like I said, I'll try to get them on the website this upcoming week. Yeah. Right, should we carry on? We'll go with the live. So up next is Vicky Dunn. Vicky, are you here? I can't remember off the top of my head, Rebecca. I'm ever so sorry. I knew that question would be coming, just because obviously... No, I honestly can't remember. I'll have to have a look. If I try to remember, I'll write on a post-it. I'll try to see if I can post it about it tomorrow so you guys can know a price. And I've got it down next to me, in my drawer next to me now anyway, which means it'll be on my to-do list to do. Vicky, hello my lovely. So Vicky, you've got 2 openings altogether. Can you have mystery oysters and donate your shells? You can indeed. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So you have 1 and 2. Let me get this open. There's 1 and 2. And let's go down. So are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Mystery oyster number 1. Have a lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here, I can see a peeper towards the top there. And you're twinning. Vicky, you are twinning with these pastel gold pearls. Twinning pastel gold pearls here. Yeah, that's a Runaway Oyster, Samantha. It was actually in the normals bag, which means it must have, I'm not really sure how it got there. It wasn't in there on the last live when we did with the normal oysters, so, but it is a Runaway. So these are the pastel golds. I've just popped them on the board because, again, with this as being a lighter colour, in the sand, there you go, so you can see it here, in the sand, it doesn't always show as clear with the lighter colour. Now the twins, you do have one which is slightly darker than the other there, Vicky. There's not a lot in it though, but they are slightly different shades. Moving on to Mystery Oyster number 2. You have a lighter pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And in here, I can see there you have 1, 2 and 3, 4. You are quadding. And there's no more in that swim. Okay, so quadding with your second mystery oyster, you have a apple green, a bright pink, a candy floss pink, and a watermelon. So just pop them on the board for you. Apple green, bright pink, candy floss pink, and a watermelon. And then you've got these pastel golds as well. Now, Vicky, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which 2 you would like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So it's going to be up to you. Just let me know what you prefer to do. If I run them through the board for you, gold number 1's not a 7.5, he's an 8. Gold number 2's not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then the watermelon's not a 6.5, he's a 7. Candy floss is not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Hot pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. I can't 100% see what's going on, guys. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to catch up with comments. It's actually different for me as well, with you guys not being able to comment on each other's comments. Try and follow what's being said. Yes, of course you can, Vicky. So a darker green and 2 blacks. 2 smaller blacks. Let me just have a look. See what I can do. Black. So I'm just trying to have a look for some which are the same size for you. There we go. Okay, I will hold those up for you in just a moment. And then you'd like the blacks on the earrings, that's not a problem. Okay, so I've added in that dark green and those 2 blacks there. Can you confirm if you're happy with those? And then I'll pop the blacks on the earrings if you are. Let me just bring you back up and I'll write that down for you. I think Facebook's just trying to, because I was on a Facebook, they do like live videos to sort of show you what's up and coming and what changes they're making and stuff like that. So I was on one of their live updates basically, and yeah, there's so much going on. So I think it's just rolling out and it's just having add-on effects for stuff, and then it's obviously they've got to then edit that. The timestamp right now is 2 hours 40 minutes into the video. So Vicky, were you happy with those colours I added in there? Perfect. Okay, perfect. Vicky, then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. And thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. Okay, up next this evening is Bronnie. Bronnie Van Leer, are you here? Bronny, hello. So you have a goodie bag, my lovely. Like, oh, it's so heavy. Or maybe I'm just weak today. Before I even asked, I was going to say, what colour would you like? You'd like a blue. So taking the first blue there. Let's pop that back there. Stay. Okay, and let's go down, my lovely. So your blue goodie bag. Oh, you have a bracelet, Bronny. Now this bracelet, I must admit, is very close to one of my top ones. Now this is on the website, and this is the textured open curb bracelet. Now this one can fit lobster fittings on, or of course jump rings on any of the links. Now it's a larger open curb link, but it's got this beautiful texture. I'm just zooming in so you can see on both sides of the link there. It is beautiful. Now of course it is 925 silver. It is 7.5 inches long, so if you do need an extender or anything like that, just let me know and I can add that on. But yeah, it is one of my top, I'm going to say top 5 bracelets in my personal favourites, this one, because it is just beautiful. Yes, please, extension. Yep, that's not a problem. I will do that for you. Let me bring you back up. So you have one picky pearl of that. However, let me just write this down, so otherwise I will forget. Perfect. Okay, so you've got one picky pearl with that. So if I dive in for you, and I'm not looking, let me just pick one out. So again, I'm just wiggling just so we can pick one. Oh, okay, so let's go down. Now your 3 to pick from is purple, hot pink and blush pink. So purple, hot pink and blush pink. Now I'll need to know which 2 of these you would like, and then you don't have to have any on the jewellery actually if you don't want to. If you do want to, I'll need to know which one of these you would like on the jewellery. So what do you think? Purple, hot pink and blush pink. Purple and hot pink, perfect. And if you would like one on the jewellery, which one would you like? So the purple's not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the pink's not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Both on jump rings, that's not a problem. I will pop you an invoice over for one jump ring, just because the fitting would have been going on the bracelet anyway, so of course I won't pop it on there, but I will. You only need to be invoiced for one, if that makes sense. Okay, so let me just write this down. Invoice for both on jump ring. Perfect, I've got that down for you. The invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend. And Bronny, thank you ever so much for the donations of your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. No, you're very, very welcome. Up next this evening is Sandra Murdoch. Sandra, are you here? Sandra Murdoch, are you here? Hey Sandra, so you also have a goodie bag. You would like blue, so if you can see this here, I'm just going to take the front one, and actually before, I'm just going to move these up because the other ones have fallen, so if I just move those along. Okay, so let's go down. This is your blue. Now you have a pendant here. Now this pendant comes with 2 picky pearls because it's going to require 2 pearls on the pendant. Okay, so if I turn this around and let me explain. So if I bring this forward like this, you've got this 3-tiered pendant here. Now at the bottom you've got this clear crystal spot. It's a sunspot, so it's clear crystal, and it's, as you can see, as it catches the light, all the facets do shine around. Now you're going to have your pearls sitting here and here, so as the sizes go down, so you've got one which is shorter, middle length, and then of course your crystals on the longest length there. So you're going to I'm going to need to know what 2 pearls you would like. One on the top one in the middle one, and then of course crystal at the bottom, and you get 2 picky pearls, so you're going to have your extra 2 pearls as well. Okay, so again that sits, so obviously once it has the pearls on it, it will sort of sit differently because the pearls will be there as well. I hope you're happy with that one, Sandra. Just pop that back in here, and then let me get your picky pearls for you. So that's this one here. I'm not looking, so I'm trying to still see the comments. So bag, oh I love that, so you've got a purple in there, really deep purple. That's bag number 1. And bag number 2, I can confirm you also have 6 different colours to pick from here. Okay, so again I will go through them for you. So just that's a quick glance there. If I pop them on the board with your first set of 3. You have, yeah, Laura, you could do. There's room on there. You could do, I suppose. So you have a purple, which is a mix between the pink and the purple. You've got a Tardis Blue, and you've got this Cadbury Purple. Oh, he's two-tonal. Sorry, he's Cadbury Purple, and sort of goes into that bronzy colour. So Cadbury Purple and bronze. So like I say, I'll need to know which 2 of these you would like. Purple, blue and dark purple. Purple and blue. Perfect. And then from your second set, you've got the apple green, the light purple and the bright watermelon. So your apple green, he does have a few darker green spots on him here. Then you've got this light purple and then this bright watermelon. So again, I'm going to need to know which 2 of these you would like to keep. Apple green, lighter purple and brighter watermelon. Oh gosh, you made me jump. Woo! So Aaron just came in and made me jump. Watermelon and purple. Okay, so your 4 colours then are Tardis Blue, two-tonal dark purple, light purple and watermelon. I'm going to need to know, can you pop it over there please? I'm going to need to know which, thank you Bev, which 2 of these you'd like on the pendant. Now I'll need to know which one at the top and which one in the centre, then you've got your crystal at the bottom. Okay, so I hope that, I know I'm asking you lots of questions, Sandra, I do apologise. So if I measure these for you, and then which 2 you'd like, and then which order you'd like as well. So the Tardis Blue is not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Two-tonal dark purple's not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Light purple's not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the watermelon is not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. So which 2 of those would you like? And then of course, which way round you would like as well. Top and middle position. Oh, love that. Okay, let me just bring you back up so I can write that down. Watermelon. So we're going to have top is watermelon, and then we're going to have middle as dark purple, and then I'm just going to pop it on here. We've got the bottom as the clear crystal spot. Perfect. I've got that down for you then. Sandra, I hope you're happy with that. Pop that in here. Let me pop this on here as well, and I hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely, once it arrives as well. There we go, that's on there for you. You're very, very welcome. And then that's safe up there for you as well. Okay, up next this evening is Dawn Williams. Dawn, are you here? Dawn, hello. Donate the shells. Perfect, thank you. Well, Dawn, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And we're donating the shells, bless you. Thank you very much. Oh, bless you, Dawn. Oh, Christmas oyster, donate the shell. Oh, nearly knocked the goodie bags off. Now that would have been a disaster as well. Christmas oyster, donate the shells. Dawn, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Oh wow, bless you, Cara. Definitely get your rest, my lovely. I'll see you on Sunday. Okay, so let's get this open for you, Dawn. And let's go down. Okay, in here you have a lighter pop there. Oh, and a Runaway. I don't know if you saw that, it came up and it's sort of, there it is. There is your mother of pearl. So if we have a squidge in here, now I can actually see you are twinning, and it looks like you're twinning with Silver Bells. You have Silver Bell twins there, Dawn. Now I'm just going to dry these up for you, and then I'm going to hold them up so you can have a closer look. Now if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. It's going to be completely up to you what you would like to do. So you can definitely see those silver twins there. If I pop them on the board as well. No, that's absolutely fine, Dawn. So we can swap one or both of them for you. Just let me know what colours you'd like to swap to. Silver Bells number 1 is not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Silver Bells number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So they are measuring at the same size there. One for a holly green. Let me just have a quick Google. Did you know that holly green is a person? Because if you Google it, it comes up with a weather lady. Oh, I'm going to grab a green for you and you can let me know what you think. So is it just the one that we're swapping? Now I think possibly this one here. But like I say, if that's not the sort of green you're looking for. So this is like a dark seaweed. It actually is slightly brighter than it looks on the camera there. There we go. Just confirm for me, would you be happy with that one? That one's perfect. Perfect. So if I just bring you back up here, so you've still got one of your silvers, then you're going to have the green on the jewellery. I hope that's all correct for you, Dawn. I'm just popping it on here, then let me just write down that we're going to have the green on there. Just need to have a sip of my drink, ever so sorry. Yes, perfect. Sorry, I was getting such talking. Dawn, my lovely, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And I hope you'll be happy with that and with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, bless you, Dawn. Some people do say that. Yeah, I do have a lot of different cups. What material are the goodie bags made of? Oh, I won't know off the top of my head. It's a really nice material. Let me go down, I'll show you. I mean, I can have a look. I can go back. I mean, not now, but if you'd like to know, I can go back, obviously on my order and show you, and yeah, but it's really, really, really good quality, and they sort of pull together and then they stay there, which is amazing, and then yeah, just release it again. I do love them. But yeah, if you need to know, I don't know off the top of my head, but I can look into it if that's something you'd like to do. Perfect for your Christmas present. Oh yeah, definitely. They are such good quality. Tell you what, pop me an email over, and I don't know if I can send a link, or possibly I can send you the material, and if not, if I can send a link. I can't remember if it was because obviously some things you have to be a business, like a wholesale, you have to be a business to buy from. However, I can't remember. So yeah, pop me an email over and I'll either tell you the material or I can send you a link. Depends on where I got it from. I can't remember, but I can have a look. It could be Hessian, yes. pop me an email over and I'll see what I can do for you. Right, up next is, sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's that time of night where I'm just very chatty. Up next is Donna Marie Bradshaw. Donna Marie, are you here? I saw you a moment ago, so hopefully you're still here. Kept those silver pearls if they could have been promised, those beautiful earrings and those goodie bags. Oh, bless you, Dawn. Donna here, and yep, I've just added that on for you. And I think it was you who said that you might want this Runaway Oyster, so it is still available if that was you, my lovely. However, shall we do... Hang on, Donna, so I'm just working it out. So you've got 2 openings altogether. Sorry, I just had to, right, get myself all worked up. You've got 2 openings altogether, my lovely. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You can have the Runaway and a natural and donate the shells, bless you, thank you. Is there a certain colour, oh, nearly dropped it. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? I'm very curious about this Runaway because it wasn't in there. What days? On Tuesday's live, it wasn't in there. So this is the Runaway. He does have a little bit of a barnacle on his back there. You have a lighter pop there. Oh, okay, so slightly drier in here. So you can see there's no pearls on that side. I can see, however, that you are twinning 1 and 2. There's no more in that one. So you are twinning with the Runaway Oyster. I'm just going to dry him up. And we have a closer look. They are darker, deep purples. So they are very dark purple, but you can definitely see those purples coming through there. And then moving on to your normal natural oyster. So in here, there's one side and the other side. And in here you have a lighter rose gold. And there's no more in that one. You have a lighter rose gold, my lovely. So twinning dark purples and a light rose gold. Now, before I ask you on which colours you'd like wear, you do have a picky pearl bag as well. So would you like to do that picky pearl bag so then you know all the colours you've got before you decide on which ones you'd like on the jewellery? Now, with these pearls here we've just opened, you can swap the colours if you would like to. With the picky pearl bag, you can't swap the colours. Of course, you can pick which 2 pearls you would like, but you can't then swap those colours. Or if you'd like to just do that afterwards, that's absolutely fine. So it's up to you, my lovely. Just thought I'd give you that option if you'd like to see those colours as well. So rose gold and twinning dark purples. If I run them through the board, purple number 1's not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Purple number 2's not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then the rose gold is not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. For another natural, you can indeed. Do you mind what colour natural or just a natural shade? I 've 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 'ave 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 ' That's similar. I'm just going to try and get you, a natural coloured pink and a rose gold go nicely together. Any, yeah, so what I've done is I've grabbed you a natural pink there. So if I show you next to the rose gold, so that's the pink I've added is on the 6.5, your rose gold's on the 6. So you can see that you've got a slightly different shade there. Okay, so if I, pink's your favourite, oh I love that. Perfect. So would you like me to tell you what items of jewellery need the colours on? We'll do your picky pearl first, and then let me know if you'd like me to read out the items of jewellery, or if you prefer to have a look in your emails and email me your colour choices across, that's absolutely fine as well. However, like I say, we'll do your picky pearl now. So diving in, you would like me to, perfect. So we'll do this first, and then I'll read them through. So you have your 3 here. If we go down, you've got these 3 here. So I'm going to need to know which 2 you would like to keep. You have a coral, a blurple, and a sea green. So a coral, I'm just going to pop the coral on the other end. So let's start with the blurple. So the blurple is a mix between the blue and the purple there. A darker sea green, as you can see. And then you've got this lovely lighter coral as well. So I'm going to need to know which 2 of these you would like to keep. Sea green and blurple. Perfect. So these are your colours that you've got. So you've got rose gold, natural pink, dark purple, sea green and blurple. I'm going to need to know what you would like for the November charm deal and the small icy snowflake charm. So which 2 of these, which ones would you like where? November charm deal and small icy snowflake charm. I'm just going to measure the blurple and the green for you. Your blurple is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The sea green's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. You can indeed. Let me bring you back up. Perfect. I've got that down for you, Donna. Let me just pop these in here for you as well. So, Donna, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you ever so much for the donations of your shells, and that's safe up there for you. No, Donna, you're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next then this evening is Ginger Martin. Ginger, are you here? Oh, I love these earrings. Sorry, I can hear them sort of like, do you know that clinking noise that jewellery can make? I can just hear them clinking away. Ginger, hello. Okay, so Ginger, you have 1 opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, you already beat me to it. Christmas and donate your shells. Ginger, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let me get these open for you. So I've got a really itchy, just in between my lip and my nose. That's why I kept doing this. So I just suddenly thought, I'm on camera, I must look silly, just doing this, but yeah, I had a really itchy section. Sorry. Ginger, no specific colour. Okay, so if we go down, Christmas oyster, donating your shells. Good luck, my lovely. We've got a lighter pop there. Ooh, okay, so in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away you are twinning, and you're twinning with snow white pearls there. And I'm just having a squidge. There's no more in that one. So you've got snow white pearls, Ginger. Now I'm just going to dry these up and then I'll hold them up so you can see. Now, if you're happy with one of these to go onto your jewellery, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can, of course, swap one or both of them for you. Just need to let me know. Now, visually, I think one of these is visually slightly larger than the other. I will measure them for you in just a moment so you can see. But what do you think to the snow white pearls? Pearl number 1 is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Pearl number 2, which is slightly visually smaller, is not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. So they are measuring at different sizes there. So if you're happy with these, I'll need to know if you prefer to have the larger or smaller on the jewellery. Or of course, if you don't mind the size on which one goes on there, then that's absolutely fine as well. So I'm just getting it to focus again, my lovely. White is the one thing you didn't want. Oh no! Can you swap pearl 2 for a blush pink? This one here for a blush pink, you can indeed. We actually had one earlier in the swap pot. Would you be happy with that one? Now we can swap the other white for you as well if you would like to, or if you're happy with that pink. I'm guessing it's pink on the jewellery, but please do confirm for me. Pink on the jewellery, and are you happy to keep the second white? Like I said, the option to swap is there though, so you don't have to if you're not fond of the whites. Just popping them in here, and I'm going to write down that you'd like the pink. Actually, before, I won't staple it on just in case you'd like to swap, but pink on there, perfect. And actually, that's a good size pink for the jewellery as well. Perfect. Not a problem, Tanya. I'll get back. It'll probably be, if it's not over the weekend, it'll be Monday. We don't normally do emails over the weekend, but sometimes we do. So I can't, by Monday you should have a reply. Okay. Second white is fine. You literally have 200 plus loose white pearls from previous business. Oh, bless you. I completely understand then. Oh, gosh. Well, we've got the blush pink now. That's on the jewellery. You've got the larger, which is the other white, sorry, which is the slightly larger of the two. So Ginger, I hope you'll be happy with that then. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you as well. Sorry, I've just come away from the comments for just a moment. Oh, I feel like I'm going to have to stretch my neck. I've just turned it that way and it twanged slightly. Okay, perfect. Adria, my lovely. Emails, let me just have a look. Because obviously we've got Kia working with us now. Yeah, emails are all up to date. I'm just going to, unless it's in, I'm just having a quick look for you now. Yeah, if you, please double check your inboxes and spam or junk just in case, because we've only got emails from, I've got one person from in the week, but other than that it's just emails from today, my lovely. So please do email again if you haven't heard from us, okay? So I just went through and had a quick look. But yeah, now Kia's with us. Yeah, she's very on it with emails. Love her. Right, I've just refreshed the website, and that is actually the end of the order list for today. Thank you everybody for joining us today. And we're going to be live again on Sunday evening. Now the lives on Sunday do start slightly earlier, around 7:30 p.m. We're on GMT now, aren't we? Yeah, I always get confused when the clocks change. I hope you all have a brilliant weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday, guys. Take care. Bye.